key thing is you want your dog to be standing relatively square and correctly. Because if your dog is standing really off kilter, then it's going to be really hard for you to get a really nice groom on your dog because you're not going to be scissoring it the way it should be standing. So we're going to just fluff this up, and then you're just going to start rounding the edges. Coming in here, helping to again find that line, and that's one reason why I don't mind doing a really small shave here, because I can come in and help refine it with my scissoring, and then if need be I can come in and again clean it up with my clipper. And that's another thing I mentioned before when it wasn't recording and I was actually doing this, is that when I'm scissoring these lines and the top line here, I don't have this hair pulled back, because if you go in there, you're going to shave all this hair off that you want to actually scissor in, because then you can be more sure you're placing it and scissoring off and shaping it the way you want. And again, same thing here. I don't want to be chopping off all this rosette hair, because it may not give me the shape that I want in the end. So when I'm doing the shave line, I'm going to pull my hair out of the way, so I don't accidentally shave somewhere that I don't want to shave. So again, I'm just going to continue to tidy this up here, just kind of making that round shape, even if you haven't shaped this way, like with your clipper work round, because sometimes you do need to leave it more oval to fill in your spaces. You do want to try and make it scissored so it looks round. You don't want to leave an oval looking shape, even if it is shaved underneath in the shape of an oval. Again, as I was saying on the other side, which apparently wasn't recording, I'm not going for a perfect scissor finish here. I don't have a competition anytime in the near future, either confirmation or a grooming competition. So I'm just kind of doing this to give basic ideas of the trim, and I'm not going for, you know, a show ring finish today. So I'm not going to be spending forever scissoring every nuance and every little sticky outy, or making sure it's perfectly fluff, because this is just a maintenance groom that I thought I'd record for people that would find it helpful or interesting. So again, I'm just rounding it in. I'm going to go grab my clipper to clean up this area here. And that's, I always, you know, when I'm working on these, I would much rather have to go and grab my clipper and do a little bit more cleaning up. And bring this forward just a little bit so it's sitting better in front of that tail set. I'd rather come back in and do a little bit more cleaning up rather than to try and get it perfect the first time and then whoops, I've taken off too much. So I'm just going to just do a little bit more here, just so that we get the idea of it. Okay, so that's approximately it there. Generally your rosettes are a bit smaller on a modified than they are on a regular continental, because obviously everything is a little bit shorter and smaller on a modified than it is regular end.